and strumming at the same time. How do you do that?
Yeah. It's
just a matter of practice.
It is kind of, but the quick answer is it's really variable. It's like there is no
pattern.
Right. It's
There's
like
no
you
pattern.
gotta play it by ear sort of and see what happens. When you have time to strum, you put in a couple of soft strums, and then when you need to pick out a melody note, you like lighten up the strumming and you come in with whatever finger you're trying to do with it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I found, because I was using D major, I was running into, then I wanted to alternate bass because that's in my brain.
Yeah.
And so then my bass was running into my melody. And so then I thought, wow, I am not good at this.
Well,
it's a whole new hybrid. It's like a technique that I don't have yet.
And in other songs, D is a problem.
Yes.
Finger picking D and getting, when the melody is kind of low, it's going to run into the bass notes because every chord other than D, you've got bass notes not on the fourth string. I mean, you've got a fifth or sixth string, so the fourth string becomes sort of your buffer zone between the bass and the melody. And a lot of times, if you're in the key of C, the melody will be up on the first and second strings more. So you got a lot of room. So right off the bat, we have the first melody note with this D chord is on the third string.
Yeah, it's an A.
It's that A.
An A, and then it's a B.
Right.
And that I'm using on the third string.
Yeah.
And then, it got messier as I went. And I didn't know, I shouldn't be alternating anyway in that song, but then I thought, well, maybe you go backwards to use
see, that gets kind of clunky. It's like it's...
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
And so then I just tried strumming and picking. I made up all kinds of stuff, and none of it worked. And I thought, well, I better ask Neil, because this is like totally frustrating.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of what do you pick a pattern and just keep messing with it until you get the hang of it, or?
It can't really be a pattern. That's the thing. It's like every measure you have all these little puzzles to solve.
Right.
Okay, I've got this chord, I've got these melody notes, and the melody notes have this particular rhythm. So if you wanted to play, like some of the decisions you have to make. Do I want to play the melody exactly, like note for note, the way I would sing it? Do I want to just maybe make an abstract of it, to where the melody is, I'm hinting at the melody, but I'm not worrying about every single do 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 do. That's a lot of melody notes.
And I have a lot of like 3 A's, because there were 3 words there.
Right.
Well, of course, that's not going to work.
So maybe that's it. Maybe now we say we don't need all the syllables accounted for. Okay? Right. So now you've got something like this in the second measure. And now you have time to just finish strumming the whole measure. You got time. I mean, we have a couple more beats in there.
Do we?
After night. Up all night.
Or we're going to G, right?
Right, but we're not. But
we're still messing around.
See, because that F sharp, which we determined that F sharp came out on and. Which and was it? Where exactly in the measure?
Yikes, one. Let me think.
If you were going to play just the melody in that measure, without... Right, you have that much time.
3 more beats.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got plenty of time to Or
whatever.
So see, we're trying to put in like 3 melody notes there. Up all, and we're kind of doing that double D, right? And then that was just 2 8th notes, so that was just beat 1 and. Right, then 2, it's the and of 2.
Or and or whatever.
Right, so when that melody note comes in on the and of 2, we want to let it, aside from having it come out loud and clear because we stroke it as an up, okay?
Right.
We also don't want to put a strum right behind it. We don't want to do this.
Would you just hit a bass note?
Yeah! Maybe, and then maybe a strum just on, like more light strum on beat 4 or something.